what is China's state religion? It's atheism, but of late, China has steadily been building its own homegrown narrative on Buddhism, which is widely practiced in the country. The Communist Party of China ensures a very controlled and regulated practice under its close watch. But why is China doing this? It has realized the critical relevance of Buddhism as a soft power tool to camouflage its association with atheism, and also using the religion to further its economic and political ambitions abroad. Namaskar, you're watching In Focus with me, Ananya Raheja. The world knows that the origin of Buddhism lies in India. In an attempt to counter India's growing popularity on the global stage, China aims to counter the religious influence of Bodh Gaya, the place of Buddha's enlightenment. For this, the birthplace of Buddha, Lumbini, in Nepal is being developed by China, and it also intends to propose a rail link between Lumbini and Lhasa to facilitate movement of Buddhist pilgrims. By promotion and utilization of Buddhism as a tool for soft power projection, China is actively engaging in a unique form of geocultural diplomacy. It is making efforts to see the new and globalized Buddhist network under its Buddhism Belt and Road initiative, with an aim to revive ancient Buddhist connections and promote it through cultural exchanges in areas through which BRI threads. This strategy involves various initiatives, including cultural exchange programs, infrastructure development, financial support, and the establishment of Buddhist organizations, and to promote economic and cultural connectivity between China and other countries with Buddhism as a common bond. China's puppet Pakistan has also decided to lick its boots and promote Buddhism in an otherwise absolutely Islamic republic. Or we can say China is exercising its absolute monopoly in Pakistan. The development of the Gandhar Trail, which connects Pakistan to South Korea and Japan, has been prioritized. The establishment of Gandhar University and the promotion of Tibetan Buddhism founder Guru Padmasambhava's birthplace in the Swat Valley further exemplify China's intentions. Chinese authorities are taking Buddhist monks from Bhutan to the mythical Odiyana in Swat, aiming to attract Chinese followers of Tibetan Buddhism from around the world. Everyone knows how the Chinese government has taken steps to pull down Tibetan Buddhism by controlling the selection and recognition of reincarnated lamas, including the future succession of the Dalai Lama. But what is China's intent behind this? China aims to shape religious leadership and exert control over the narrative surrounding Tibetan Buddhism. However controversial this approach is, it allows China to further its influence over Tibetan Buddhist communities globally. Also, China's attempts to exert control over the process of the 14th Dalai Lama's succession preparations have also raised concerns. By downsizing the number of monks in monasteries and strategically appointing compliant monastic heads, China aims to create a loyal group of monks who align with its interests. To further solidify its influence, China has implemented Order No. 5 on management measures for reincarnation of lamas, which grants it authority over the identification and recognition of reincarnations. Already, China has taken steps to assert control over the selection of the next Dalai Lama by exerting influence on prominent Tibetan Buddhist figures such as the Panchen Lama, Penor, Rating, and Ado Rinpoches. These actions highlight China's efforts to manipulate the succession processes and consolidate its power over Tibetan Buddhism. By promoting Buddhism as an indigenous Chinese religion and leveraging its economic power, China aims to shape the future of Buddhism and foster cultural exchange through initiatives like the BRI. An atheist state where the Communist Party is all-powerful and in control, which has made the lives of Uyghurs and Tibetans miserable by endless persecution. It does not take an intellectual to understand that China is using Buddhism to showcase its accommodative attitude. Their aim is to use Buddhism to gain maximum mileage in its political and economic strategies, and hence, China's Belt and Road Initiative can best be referred to as Buddhist Belt and Road Initiative. But what really matters to the world is how practically China deals with its overall human rights record and its landscape of religious freedom.